The legalization of cannabis is way bigger subject than just meaning that I can carry cannabis and not go to jail. It's about changing the future of the world.
Marijuana may have a way to go before changing the world, but sales of legal cannabis are beginning to change the face of business. No longer is hemp just for hippies. Blue-chip investors are now putting their money behind legal weed. Since recreational sales began in Colorado and Washington last year, the number of publicly traded cannabis companies has grown from 13 to 300, and sales of legal marijuana reached almost $3 billion just last year. ReasonTV traveled to Denver, Colorado for the second annual Cannabis Business Summit to find out how legalization is driving innovation and growth in the thriving and legal marijuana economy.
One of the exciting things for me to come to these shows like this is to try to understand what industries, technologies came out of to benefit the cannabis industry. Our industry came out of healthcare and plastic recycling, and here we are providing child-resistant packaging and odor barrier packaging. I talked to other industries that are coming out of testing, lab testing, a lot of the cultivators here, a lot of the growing lights. So it's amazing to see how U.S. manufacturers, U.S. technologies can adapt to a new market.
You see a lot of the entrepreneurial spirit in a lot of the ancillary businesses within the cannabis industry, whether it's from the aspect of extraction machine manufacturing all the way down to people that print stickers for bottles and labels.
It's been probably about a year and a half now since legalization. How's business been going? And have you seen an uptick or what's happening?
Yes, we really have. Obviously, with the inception of retail here in Colorado as well as in different other areas of the state, of course, it opens a whole new market for extraction machine manufacturers. Because every company that starts up has to have some form of manufacturing concentrate for their clients. So we've definitely seen an increase in business associated with that.
It is a very new industry, so it's kind of like the Wild West out there. There's a lot of innovation going on. It's going to be a shakedown period for a while, but right now you get to see a lot of very clever new products coming out on the market. Most lighting that's used in the cannabis industry right now is standardized on 1,000-watt high-pressure sodium bulbs, which are full of mercury. So not only are you using 1,000 watts to grow a few plants, but every time you throw a bulb out, it's enough to contaminate a whole small pond. So our lighting product does not have any mercury in it, and we also use 30% less electricity, and we grow a better quality product with that.
CERNA came about in March of 2014, and because we're focused solely on cannabis, we have seen an incredible boom. I was employee number 8 or something at CERNA, and now we're close to 40, if not over, and we're hiring constantly. So in just over a year, we've grown exponentially, and it's not slowing down anytime soon.
We're actually a traditional food packaging company. We'll take any container, tray, or a cup, gas flush it with inert gas that's found in the atmosphere as it is, nitrogen and carbon dioxide, and actually remove the oxygen content of that package. And that keeps food fresher for longer. It's pretty commonly used in the food industry as it is, and what we're trying to do is apply it for the marijuana industry. There's two people that get rich in a gold rush, the miners and the people that sell axes, and our packaging comes in the form of axes.
Entrepreneurs aren't the only ones waking up to pot's profit potential. Even politicians see big opportunity in promoting legal weed. Rand Paul became the first presidential candidate to raise money from the cannabis industry when he held a private fundraiser for summit attendees.
4 years ago, you had to chase down the presidential candidates and really nag them to get them to talk about marijuana and give a position on it. And now we're seeing all of the candidates really being asked about it all the time and being open about it and talking about their support for states' rights or whether they're opposed to it and so on. It's hard to ignore at this point. You've got business owners, you've got employees, you've got a base of tax revenue. You really got to start to treat this like any other legal industry.